Damar Hamlin nearly died after a tackle during one of his plays. That must have hurt. From an emerging talent to a near-death experience, the story of Damar Hamlin in the NFL is nothing short of heart-stopping. It's not just about the bone-crushing tackles anymore, as the young safety's journey in the league took an unexpected turn when he almost lost his life on the field. But what exactly happened to Damar Hamlin during an NFL game in 2018? From injury to recovery and the obstacles he faced, we have compiled it all for you. So let's get started. Who is Damar Hamlin? Meet Damar Hamlin, the rising star in American football who's been wowing fans with his incredible speed, agility, and strength. His journey to the NFL wasn't easy, but his impressive work ethic and dedication helped him achieve his dream. From being a top high school prospect to a promising college player, Hamlin's career was put on hold after a devastating injury left him temporarily paralyzed. But his determination and resilience helped make him an incredible comeback and return to the field for the Bills in the 2021 season. Despite facing numerous challenges, Hamlin continues to inspire others both on and off the field with his strength and dedication. His career might be quite intense already, but now we're going to look into the tackle that almost killed him. NFL Nightmare: Damar Hamlin's near-death experience. The safety of football players has been a long-standing concern in the NFL. Injuries can occur at any time on the field, and some of them can be life-threatening. Damar Hamlin is one of the players who has experienced this firsthand and faced an injury so severe it almost cost him his life. As a safety for the Buffalo Bills, Hamlin had always been a tough and resilient player on the field, but during a game against the Virginia Tech Hokies in 2019, his life took a dramatic turn. A tackle gone wrong left him with an injury that not only threatened to end his football career, but also his life. Getting hurt in football is something we can expect, but how it all happened will really shock you. Hamlin's ordeal. During the football game against the Virginia Tech Hokies, Hamlin, a player for Pitt, faced a life-altering ordeal. While trying to tackle the opposing team's running back, Deshaun McLeese, Hamlin's helmet flew off due to the impact, rendering him unconscious. Immediately, the Pitt medical staff rushed to the field to provide prompt medical attention to the player. When Damar Hamlin faced the life-threatening ordeal on the field during the game while playing for Pitt, the reaction of the audience was one of shock and concern. The stadium fell silent as they watched Hamlin lying motionless on the field. Players from both teams huddled together in prayer, hoping for the best outcome. Everyone was aware of the seriousness of the situation and understood the life of a young athlete was at stake. Getting it like this is just something we never wish on anybody. Let's see how the medical staff came to action. As soon as the Pitt medical staff realized the gravity of the situation, they rushed onto the field to provide prompt medical attention to Hamlin. Their quick response, expertise, and efficient communication were instrumental in saving Hamlin's life. The medical staff members were focused, calm, and worked together seamlessly to provide the necessary care to the player. Despite the medical team's swift action, Hamlin remained unresponsive, prompting them to transfer him to a nearby hospital on a backboard. The doctor's diagnosis revealed that Hamlin suffered from a severe concussion, which warranted him to be placed on the intensive care unit (ICU) for close monitoring. For several days, Hamlin remained in the ICU, with his condition being described as a touch and go by his father, Daryl Hamlin. During this critical time, Hamlin's father was at the hospital, providing unwavering support to his son. However, Hamlin's pain persisted, making it difficult for him to move or speak. Such a life-threatening experience highlights the potential dangers of football and the importance of safety measures for players. It serves as a reminder that even a seemingly innocuous play can have life-changing consequences. The event that nearly ended his life was just the beginning of his struggles. You won't believe the obstacles he faced on his journey to recovery. Recovery process. Following his ordeal, Hamlin's road to recovery was a challenging process. After being discharged from the ICU, he was transferred to a special rehabilitation center to commence his physical therapy. The extended stay in the hospital had caused him to lose a substantial amount of weight and muscle mass, making it crucial to regain his strength through exercise. His doctors and coaches exercised caution and closely monitored his progress to ensure his safety. They understood the importance of taking things slow and not rushing his return to the game. If you think his recovery process was too difficult, then wait, because the challenges he faced after that were even worse. But first, make sure to land that touchdown on the subscribe button and kick that notification bell right through the goalposts. Recovery from injuries and challenges faced during rehabilitation process. You won't believe how Damar Hamlin overcame his near-death experience to come back stronger than ever. He turned his tragic injury into a story of triumph and resilience. Hamlin's rehabilitation process began shortly after he was discharged from the hospital. He had lost a significant amount of weight and muscle mass due to his prolonged stay in the hospital, and he needed physical therapy to regain his strength. Hamlin's rehab process was slow, but he was determined to return to the football field. One of the main challenges Hamlin faced during his recovery was regaining his strength and conditioning. He had lost a lot of weight and muscle mass due to his extended stay in the hospital, and he needed to rebuild his strength to return to the field. Hamlin's physical therapy program focused on building his strength and endurance, and he spent hours each day working with his therapists. Another challenge Hamlin faced during his rehabilitation process was adjusting to his new limitations. After his injury, Hamlin was unable to participate in many physical activities, and he had to rely on his therapist and medical team to help him recover. This was a significant adjustment for Hamlin, who was used to being a highly active and independent person. Hamlin also faced mental challenges during his recovery. He was uncertain if he would ever be able to return to football and was worried about his future. He received counseling to help him cope with these fears and anxieties and was able to stay positive and focus on his recovery. Eventually, Hamlin was cleared to play in the 2020 season, but his coaches eased him into the team gradually. They were mindful of his recent trauma and made sure to give him ample time to regain his confidence and physical prowess. With patience and perseverance, Hamlin worked his way back into the team and became an integral player during the Bills' playoff run. Hamlin's remarkable recovery is a testament to the power of determination and the value of proper medical care. It is also a reminder of the importance of taking precautions to prevent traumatic injuries in contact sports like football. What do you think? What lessons can we learn from Hamlin's experience? And what safety measures can football organizations implement to reduce the risks of injuries? How can education and awareness campaigns help reduce the incidence of head injuries in football players? We want to hear your ideas. Share them in the comments below. Lessons learned. Damar Hamlin's traumatic experience is a wake-up call for the NFL and other football organizations to prioritize player safety. As a high-contact sport, football presents a significant risk of injuries to its players. It is crucial to implement measures that reduce the likelihood of injuries and provide players with protection from long-term effects of concussions. One area where safety measures can be improved is the design of football helmets. Helmets are the most critical piece of equipment for a football player, and it is essential to ensure that they provide adequate protection. Recent advancements in football helmet technology, such as shock-absorbing materials and sensors that monitor head impacts, should be adopted to enhance player safety. Many players are not aware of the potential dangers of head injuries and concussions, and educating them on these risks can go a long way in reducing the incidence of injuries. Coaches and trainers should provide players with proper training on tackling techniques and other safety measures. Moreover, the importance of prompt medical attention and proper medical care cannot be overstated. Do you think with the right support and care, athletes like Hamlin can overcome significant obstacles and return to doing what they love? This was our video for today. Let us know your views in the comment section. Subscribe and make sure to watch one of our other videos for more NFL content.